The death of the mayor's grandson, the shooting of a 12-year-old near a Cleveland rec center, and the overall spike in gun violence in the city itself. It's a top concern for the two men hoping to be the next mayor. With the election now just 40 days away, News 5's John Kosick spoke with both candidates today about their plans to deal with it.
The FBI is expected to release a report next week that will show the murder rate in the U.S. saw its single biggest yearly spike last year in 60 years. It is a national problem, but both men running for Cleveland mayor know it must be addressed locally. And that begins with getting more cops on the street.
And let's start with the very basics. Right now, we have too many openings in what was budgeted for the Cleveland Division of Police. And those openings are in the homicide unit. They're detectives for homicide. We have to start solving the crimes that have already been committed. Otherwise, people continue to commit crimes.
In the city of Cleveland, right now we have 51% of our cops walking the beat. The other 49% are in desk jobs. I want to make sure at least 70% are walking the beat, doing the hard work of community policing all across the city.
Both men are troubled by cases of violent crime that involve young people, like the 12-year-old shot and critically wounded near a Cleveland rec center this week.
I have a 12-year-old. I can sense the horror, the loss that one might feel when you lose a 12-year-old child. It is just something that we have to stop treating murder. We have to stop treating shootings as a statistic. We have to understand that these are families, these are people, these are lives that are being ruined and taken from us.
Bibb believes one key is providing the city's youth with safe spaces.
I know what it's like personally to lose a member of my family to violent crime across our city. And, we need to do a better job of investing in after-school programs for our children. When I was growing up, I was busy at the Boys and Girls Club. I was in church. I was in the library. That's how you keep kids off the streets to ensure they can have a fully productive life in this city.
Both men offered their heartfelt condolences to Mayor Jackson and his family on the loss of his grandson, neither wishing to talk about the specifics of it. It was a death that generated headlines across the country from national news outlets. And I asked both men this. What do you say to the parents and grandparents that only saw those headlines, or businesses thinking about relocating to Cleveland, that if the mayor's grandson isn't safe, will my kids be safe?
Well, I would say this. In this election, we have an opportunity to do the hard work of changing the culture of not just our police department, but our entire city government. That's why I'm running for mayor.
Kelly knows the key to Cleveland's future is tied to public safety, and any act of violence hurts that.
A shooting that happens anywhere in Cleveland, I don't care if east side, west side, it affects all of us. It affects all the perception of Cleveland, the notion of Cleveland, our property values, our just the whole very idea of where do you want to raise your family.
In Cleveland, John Kosick, News 5.